Hello and good morning, beautiful family. All right, what is today? Oh, Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. I had to stop and think there for a minute. Maybe it's too early. I'll do something a little different since I'm not doing a reading for tomorrow because it's July 4th and I'm taking the day off. I'll do a couple readings here. So let's do one for today. Brought out the Trump deck. I thought, let's be a little marking. What do we have for today? Well, we start out with the divine creator. I'm not saying Trump's God. That's not what I'm saying. He's reflecting. The hermit is higher wisdom. Okay. So our focus is on God. Good. Nine of Pentacles, being independent, sovereign on our own. That's God giving our sovereignty back, knowing that we're sovereign with God, right? The Lovers is in the past. So working on partnerships. Knight of Swords. This is a white hat card. Understanding that the military is doing their job, but we also need to see at a personal level, it means that we are continuing on our mission to gather more information. In the future, Queen of Cups. Control over those emotions and using our intuitive abilities to figure out what in the world is going on. Two of Swords. Some advice. Don't fear the unknown. We have faith in God. Knight of Cups. All right. This is treading lightly with emotions. Be careful who you offer your emotions to because you don't want to get swept up in drama, someone taking advantage of you. Five of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's piggy bank is losing their money. Kind of feeling left out. Like, where in the world are my finances? And you have Temperance. Please be patient. Okay. So for Thursday, just stay on your mission, stay focused on God, be patient, and don't fear what's coming. Okay. All right. That's a pretty typical advice message from Divine Spirit. Keep on keeping on. You're doing fine. Now I'm going to ask about tomorrow, July 4th. Now, this is in general all across the world. It doesn't have to be just for America's birthday. Let's see where we're at because we are a collective and we are everywhere. What do we have for July 4th? What can we expect? The moon. Interesting. We're going to have to trust our intuition to try to figure some things out because there might be some things going on that can be not what you think they are, cause a little confusion. I think we're kind of used to that. Oh, divine creator comes back in here. It means you're not going to understand. It's not going to be black and white. You're not going to quite understand everything that's going on, but we have to remember this is God's plan. Five of Swords. Okay, now this is the conflict we've been worried about. Are there going to be riots and people turning on each other or throwing a tantrum? I'm pretty sure the rednecks here are not going to be doing it, but Five of Swords is, we have to think about strategy. There is a strategy and plan. It can look chaotic, but it's planned out. Ten of Swords. Who's going to jail? Huh. Interesting. This is surrender. Somebody going to jail on July 4th? Wouldn't that be nice? Knight of Wands. Actions being taken. Military's on the job. They have to be strategic because they can't get ahead of themselves. If you go too fast, you can make mistakes, but there's certainly enough desire and passion behind the actions that are going to be taken. King of Pentacles. This is generational wealth, stability, and security. Queen of Cups is back. Make sure no matter what happens, control your emotions. Strength. All right, so we're taming the beast. We're going to be stronger, bigger, and better on the 4th of July, even if we can't see how. It's a strategic move. Nine of Swords. Unnecessary worry. Don't be laying there thinking, oh gosh, what's going to happen? Nope, no fear. Do an extra one. The Hangman. Get a different perspective of what you think is going on. All right. Now, the Hangman can also represent maybe you're feeling a little stuck in limbo. And I get the feeling it's because not everything's going to be black and white. We're not going to be able to figure it out. But if we take a stronger look and be strategic, get a different perspective of maybe about what is said at a ceremony, maybe Mr. T will say something that'll go, I'm very, very interested in this lockup thing. We'll see. But regardless, we're not going to worry. It's all been planned out. The Divine Creator came in for not only today, but for tomorrow as well. So always remember that. All right. Let's get our critters, our cuddle critters, and then I'll do the tokens. Wings is just telling me what order to do them. Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. That's number 27. Well, we do. We kind of have to be clever as a fox, especially not only today, but the next few days. Think on your feet. If you have to immediately take action, what do you do? All right. Scarab Beetle Spirit, 52. Magic works through you. Absolutely. Remember, you're a conduit. You're a vessel for the divine creation. 64 is the Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Ooh. You mean we can't always get what we want? All right, well, this is more of a reaction to the sting. So if you get stung, something happens that kind of catches you off guard, make sure you know how to react to it. Know how to think on your feet. Interesting. That's number 64. Okay. Remember, a lot of us are being tested. I think, well, probably I should say we're all being tested. How are you going to react to certain situations? That's how God finds out who his strongest warriors are, who's faithful. All right. Oh, we got a handful today. All right. 51. I may not have to look up some of these. 51's your headphones. That means there's a lot of distractions. Tune it out. There might be a lot of false flags. Look here, not there. Turn out the distractions. Maybe turn on some music. 130 is the heart with the arrow. Let's find out what that is. Love at first sight. Love hurts. Ooh, that might be a stinger. Okay. If you're having love problems. 103. That's the open road. The winding road. Story of life. Intertwined fate and destiny. Well, like the Divine Creator came in there for both readings. There are certain things that we cannot change. And then, but then we have free will as well. So there are certain things God has a plan. Get on board or jump ship. Number 100 is our magnifying glass. Investigate. There's more to the story. Take a closer look. Remember, you just got the hangman. Get a different perspective. We're going to have to look, see if we can piece together exactly what is really truly going to be happening, not only today, whether it's news cycles or things that you see and hear about. Don't get too distracted, but change your perspective if necessary. 125 is Sagittarius. Okay, interesting. This one comes in. So the affirmation for this is I seek. What are you looking for? It's interesting. What are we looking for? You have your magnifying glass? I seek truth. I seek clarity. I seek understanding or understanding. Okay. 74 is our baby grand piano is back. Social status, high caliber person, musician. Thanks, Wings. That's really what I wanted to see this morning. He's showing me Diddy. Okay, music industry, high caliber person. Look deeper. There's something more going on to this. It looks like, oh, he's going to get off scot-free, but no. Look deeper. Is he being used to catch bigger rats? Okay. We can never fully understand the whole plan. Okay. Is this about exposing the lawyer? Remember, the lawyer is James Comey's daughter. There's a whole lot more to this. So don't panic. A lot of people are throwing in the towel saying, we don't have a justice system. Well, I can understand that because we've been seeking out the perp walks and it hasn't happened. This is telling me look a little deeper. There's a deeper and bigger plan here. Okay, we just have to be patient. And I know you don't want to hear that. All right, 51, 130, 103, 100, 125, and 74. Quite a few of them this morning. All right. Let's do a button. So far, we're looking a little closer at things. Something might have a deeper meaning. All right, 4 of these. We have 23. Oh, the pendant is back. We're basically being a cheerleader. The dancing petroglyphs are back. Number 12. 26 is the baby. Now, I love this. Yes, we love our little babies. But think rebirth. America's rebirth. Okay? 40. Are we feeling a little salty? That's all right. You can be a little aggravated. You're entitled. Entitled. Yeah. Okay. Redneckness word. Entitled to feel a little salty. You're entitled to your emotions. Because guess what? You're a human. But remember the Queen of Cups came in twice? Or make sure that you know how to control those emotions and you don't do something you regret. Okay. All right. The dancing petroglyphs are old friends. We go way back. Okay. Okay, Wings. Thank you. Okay, so he's showing me this is tied into how deep things go. Who these people are tied to, meaning negative. We go way back. So when I make comments like they're trying to catch a bigger fish, Uh-huh. We're just seeing surface stuff here. And that makes you a little salty. But no, this is in order to have a rebirth. We need to be a cheerleader. It's go team. We know that there has a plan, and we have to just keep going with it. There's a lot to clean up, guys. We're just seeing them scratch the surface. Is it disappointing and discouraging sometimes? Yes. Because, we're impatient. But there's a reason things are happening the way they are. All right, let's get a message from our higher selves. I will take the time to wish you all a happy 4th of July. I want you to be blessed, to be happy. You can be alert, but don't be miserable and paranoid. There's a huge difference. Think happiness. We're manifesting peace and safety. And, have fun. Don't worry the whole time. Stop giving away your power right now. Okay, they're bossy again. Giving away your power means that you live in fear. Okay, when you realize your sovereignty with God, like the message said, the moment you start worrying and have fear, you just gave up your power. So they said, right now, no fear, whether it's today, tomorrow, the weekend, or the days ahead, do not give up your power. We do not surrender. Yes, wings. One more. Listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. If you're starting to feel stressed, you're getting tired, listen to it. Nobody knows your body like you do. Okay? It does talk to you. Pay attention to what it's saying. All right. Let's do future predictions. There's no time frame on these. It's just possibilities for the future. Let's see who popped out. Mosquito airborne. Well, it is mosquito season. And what have they done to them? Have they put something in them? Could we be hearing about meningitis, cephalitis, an itis attached to anything? We don't know. Drone strike. Speaking of drone strikes, consider some of the mosquitoes out there. Mini, itty bitty, tiny drones. Yeah, robotic. Well, Jen, you're crazy. No, I'm not. Have you ever paid attention to some of the things that they've created? Look at Bill Gates and some of the crap he's done. All right. So, globally, they may be doing drone strikes. Commercial airline. There's a lot of traffic warnings right now about don't fly. Something may happen. Now, it doesn't say crash. It says commercial airline. I'm just wondering if they may end up shutting down some flights. Offering and donation. Okay, help your neighbor. And always remember, if stuff goes down, the positive military will be there to help. But if you have a little extra, help your neighbor if you need to, if we're in lockdown. And the submarine underwater is back. Our military is hard at work out here at sea, doing a lot of the things, remember, that we cannot see or hear about. If there's an ocean under the ocean, there is so much stuff out there that we have never even explored. We have no idea what's going on. The guy is so much bigger than what we realize. Okay. So, I don't see anything super scary here. But these are some possible headlines that could be coming. We're not scared anyway. We have no fear. One insight. Skull and final ending. Well, that would be today, because July 3rd is an ending of a prophetic cycle. Look it up. If you want it explained in really good detail, go watch Popmoney. He explains it. Today's the death, and tomorrow's the rebirth. Be vigilant. That means head on a swivel. And then tomorrow we start rebuilding from the ashes. Okay. The rose, femininity, beauty, feelings of love, blooming romance, expressing affection. Just be loving towards one another. Okay, send that love energy out there now more than ever. I mean, we should always be doing it. But for anybody that's thinking about doing something negative, drown them with sweet love. Oh boy. Remember V for Vendetta, the Guy Fawkes mask? Righting a wrong, fight for the greater good, put away the differences, thirst for revenge. Okay, this is that battle. Back and forth. Good versus evil. We may see it, we may not see it. Send love. I mean, God's going to end something one way or another. Will there be people caught in the crossfire? Yes, it's war. Wax seal. Sealing a deal. A secret is shared. Conclusions are reached. Invitations and messages. This is that. Look a little deeper. There is something here that we need to be paying attention to today, in the next few days. They're going to be revealing some stuff. Microphone. Ready to communicate, needing to express yourself, be more assertive, wanting to be heard. Now, when all this stuff starts going down, and you may have some friends or family in your life right now that are going, this is crazy. I don't understand what's going on. Especially when we start the EBS, whenever that is. And they're like, what's happening? You're going to have sleepers that will not have a clue, and they may start panicking. You will need to speak up and say, let me explain. Now, if you get backlash and resistance, then just let them deal with it. You have tried to explain, but you do not have to sit and hold hands. Love them. Don't do the I told you so. Just be quiet and let them do it. But there will be situations when people are really, truly searching for answers. Use your voice and speak up. All right? Don't be shy. No need to be shy. I don't even understand that word. All right. Now, since I'm not doing a live reading tomorrow, I gave you one with tarot. Let's throw in the 80s deck. Let's see what we get. Throw in a little music. Drown out all the noise. Find out what major arcanas we can focus on. The Hermit. Busy guy today. In both tarot readings and now in this, we start out with this. Reflection. Passage of time. A higher counsel. This is the divine creator. He's like, I'm right here. I'm shining a light. Let's remember that. All right. The Hangman, which we also got. We are going to have to take a deeper look at what is really actually going on, because look at it from God's point of view. What is his plan? Not what we think should happen, not what we think is planned and is happening. What's his plan? That's what's important. Wheel of Fortune. This is a twist of fate. Things may seem like they're going one way and they can quickly change. Okay? But it's about transformation. And we are going through one. Remember, we have death today, rebirth tomorrow. That's a huge transition. Going through cycles, life cycles. So we end it today. Wake up tomorrow. New beginnings. Gotta love a new beginning. The Chariot. This is all about triumph. Overcoming all the obstacles. We are determined because we have willpower and faith. And that brings us victory. Let's pray for our military, because that can be a military card as well. All right. One more. What do we got? And it is really for the whole world. Talk about cycles, like the Wheel of Fortune. The world is about cycles ending, completing a cycle, starting anew, and we end it with a celebration and victory. So we're completing a cycle. We are fulfilling something. So we should be celebrating today, because the cycle ends today, and when we wake up tomorrow, give all honor and glory to the divine creator, because we're about to start on a whole brand new world. All right. Beautiful reading, guys. I hope you get a blessing out of it. I will be back with you on Monday. All goes well. No interference, no EBS or anything like that. We'll get right back on track. And no show for anyone today. I'm in private readings today. Tomorrow, no show. King of Cups has a show on Saturday. And then, like I said, we'll see you on Monday. Until then, be blessed. Have fun. No worries. Keep your head on the swivel. Pray. Let go. Let God know that He loves you. And I do too.